all the ladies are going crazy right now. So.
And the guys.
And the guys, too. Mainly this one right here on stage with us.
So I think we all know you have one of the most beautiful, unique voices, right?
Thank you.
I thought you were going to say hair. I love his hair.
Can I just say, this is actually the first ever Rhythm Lounge I've ever done, so thank you for having me for my first ever one.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
So what I know to be true about most artists, like they'll hear someone on the radio or they'll, buy a CD or whatever, go online, YouTube, and hear something, and they'll go, I really like that person's voice. I want to try to do that first and then develop my own style. Was there someone that you tried to mimic? Or?
Damien Rice first, yeah, and then Nizloppy. They were like a folk acoustic hip hop band. Two people that you might not have. Have you heard of Damien Rice?
No.
No.
I was
not a good question.
Yeah. Yeah. So them.
Ed, so you're 23 years old?
23,
right?
yeah.
How is all this fame like affecting you? Like, are the girls just kind of like flocking to you everywhere you go?
I don't know. I don't go out a lot, so I don't really notice it, to be honest.
You don't notice it? Did you
no,
see when you walked in here?
I don't know. And to be honest, when you go on the rarity that I would go to a club for a friend's birthday or something, you just kind of feel like you're a zoo animal. It's not like that girls approach you. It's just that people will stare at you, and it's just a bit awkward. But also on the flip side of things, with girls screaming at you, I wanna put it like this: like, I really like chocolate, but I don't think I'd scream at chocolate. You wouldn't just see it on a table and just yell at it.
Chocolate is not as powerful as music. See, that's.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Chocolate's a lot of things. It can be, it can be like a Prozac, make you happy. It can be an aphrodisiac, and help.
Oh, that's why you like it.
Who doesn't like chocolate? If you don't like chocolate, there is something wrong. Unless you're lactose intolerant, and then I understand.
So now, and your rise was meteoric. I mean, like super fast.
Thank you.
Is it bizarre to when someone like Usher or another artist like, yeah, let's get together, Ed, let's do something?
Yeah, I mean, it always gets random with people that I listened to when I was younger. Yeah, it's always a bit like, really? All right then. And I just find myself in these weird situations with people, and I don't know. I guess the key is to stay open.
But you're never like blown away by it, like, oh my God, really?
I don't get starstruck by musicians. I think it's because I'm a musician myself. It's like a footballer meeting another footballer. It's like, oh, cool, we do the same thing. But it's when you meet someone that does something you can't do. Like, if I was to meet a footballer, or if I meet an actor or something like that, like, I get more starstruck with that. Like, I met some actors from Game of Thrones and was very kind of like, very starstruck. And there's a TV show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I met one of the lads from that. I met Sandy Cohen from the OC's daughter the other day. Yeah, gave us some respect.
Oh, and speaking of TV, you're going to be doing something with MTV?
Yeah, no, we've got a documentary coming out. It's called 9 Days and Nights of Ed Sheeran. I feel weird saying that because it sounds like I'm talking about myself in the third person.
Well, you are. So.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit weird. Yeah, there's some artists that do that. But yeah, so that comes out June 10th. It's an interesting. I watched it yesterday. I saw the cut yesterday, and it's like, I usually have camera crews follow me around to things like this, like radio stations and gigs and stuff. But I took them to my hometown, which no one's ever been to. Not in general, but like. TV crew.
That's
so
weird.
I took them to my school. I took them to the beach, had some fish and chips. My house, my parents' house. Showed them around. Like, yeah. So I really took them to places that no one would have seen.
And you have all the same friends. Speaking of your hometown.
Yeah. There's actually a scene. I have a room in my house which is just full of beanbags, which is just me and my mate sitting on the beanbags chatting.
I've always wanted a room like that.
Yeah. See, I went to
jump around.
I went to Ibiza and spent a lot of time on a beanbag, and I was like, when I get home, I'm buying like 9 of these, and I did. It was good.
Have you had a regular? I'm sorry, Celine. Have you had a regular job, or has it just been music your whole life?
Yeah, I did like a weekend job when I was like 14, cleaning plates. But that didn't last very long. The dude that ran the pub was a little bit dodgy and ran off with a load of money and didn't pay anyone. And then married, and he was like 16, married an 18-year-old. But fair play to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
Well, Ed, we're so excited you're here. Your album,
Yes,
dropping June 23rd, and it's called Multiply.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry, were you worried?
I'll be honest, the X confused me.
Yeah, well, Chris Brown's album's called X as well.
Yeah.
So I think I think there are a few albums called X that have been out. Kylie Minogue had an album called X, but that's why I've called it Multiply.
I like
Because
it.
I think with X you confuse people, and then
Yeah.
Chris Brown won't be happy with me.
You don't want to copy Chris.
So we're going to talk about other artists in a second, but you guys ready for a song from Ed Sheeran? And what song will this be? Or should we just step off and let you take over?
I'm not sure really, because
you can kick us off.
Yeah, no,
Totally
I
fine.
don't. You can stay there. I'm just. I'll just play some new songs. Yeah, I don't know. La, la, la. You can stay if you want to. You don't have to go. La, la, la. I met this girl late last year. She said, don't you worry if I disappear. I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in. A week later returned. Oh, she was only looking for a lover to burn, but I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights. Then I put it on pause until the moment was right. I went away 4 months until our paths crossed again. She told me I was never looking for a friend. Maybe you could swing by my room around 10. Baby, bring the lemon and a bottle of gin. We'll be in between the sheets till the late AM. Baby, if you wanted me, then you should have just said. She's singing, I don't be my love. That heart is so cold, all over my arm. I don't wanna know that, babe. I don't be my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. For a couple weeks, I only wanna see her. We drink away the days with the takeaway pizza. For a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and loves the way I treat her. Singing out Aretha all over the track like a feature. And never wants to sleep, I guess that I don't want to either. But me and her, we make money the same way. 4 cities, 2 planes the same day. And those shows have never been what it's about, but maybe we'll go together and just figure it out. I'd rather put on a film with you and sit on a couch, but we should get on a plane and we'll be missing you now. Wish I'd have written it down, the way the things played out. When she was kissing him, how I was confused about. She should figure it out why I'm sat here singing. I don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my arm. I don't wanna know that, babe. I don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. On my hotel door, I don't even know if she knows what for. She was crying on my shoulder. I already told you, trust and respect is what we do this for. I never intended to be next, but you didn't need to take him to bed, that's all. And I never saw him as a threat until you disappeared with him to have sex, of course. It's not like we were both on tour. We were sitting on the same hotel floor, and I wasn't looking for a promise or commitment, but it was never just fun, and I thought you were different. This is not the way you realize what you wanted. It's a bit too much, too late, if I'm honest. All this time, God knows I'm singing. Don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my arm. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. I don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my arm. I don't wanna know that, babe. I don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. Now I don't wanna know that, babe. When a rich fella won't you, and your fella can't do nothing for you. These girls ain't loyal. These girls ain't loyal. Let's try this out. Just got rich. Took a broke fella's chick. Well, I can make a broke chick rich, but I don't mess with broke women, no. Got a white girl with some fake. I took her to the bay with me. Our eyes closed, smoking marijuana. Rolling up the Bob Marley, I'm a rock star. She wanna do drugs, smoke, get drunk. She wanna see a fella trap and have sex with all the rappers. And when a rich fella won't you, and your fellas can't do nothing for you. These girls ain't loyal. These girls ain't loyal.
Yes.
Wow.
So
It's not an easy song for a white man to sing. I have to say
I
that.
loved it.
I was gonna
Cover your
say.
ears for a second. Although, with some of those lyrics, I hope you already did. Cover your ears.
Oh it was a
No, no.
radio.
No, no,
Did you
no.
not hear it?
No, no.
I edited everything.
Multiply.
It was fellas,
I want-
chicks,
I want to go back to the album Multiply. Is it about
Women.
teen sex and
Multiply.
Yeah.
teen sex.
Or any sex. Multiply?
What's with the teen
Because
sex?
you know how when you
When teenagers, you know.
When teenagers have sex. I mean,
Yeah, or anyone, really.
adults have sex as well. That's
Yeah, I know.
Well,
adults usually
Multiply, what's the name? Where does it come from?
The first album was called Plus, so this album's called Multiply.
Oh, okay.
that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Okay, never
Makes
mind.
sense.
You
Always
just have a
thinking
dirty mind,
man.
JP.
You
I don't
always-
know.
you
Just
always-
making sure. I'm just asking. So you want to
Yeah.
talk about some possible collaborations?
Yes. So I read online that I think the game said this, that he is going to be doing a joint album with you.
Yeah, there's a few projects coming up. Yeah.
I think people are underestimating the gangster of Ed Sheeran. You have a joint album with the game.
Well, I think this is the key. I think this is why the game was so keen to work, because I feel like if you try to do that with artists of that kind of caliber, they don't really take you seriously. So if you just yourself and you just make the music you want to make, it attracts them to work with you more because they want to do something different, and I want to do something different. So I bring my acoustic, dark element, flair thing, and he
Yeah.
brings his emotive lyrics, and then you can kind of fuse the two. And it's worked. It's worked. We've done around 15 songs. There's some really cool features on there. It's good.
And you have your own album coming out next month. So what collaborations can we expect on Multiply?
None.
None?
Can't
I
expect
actually
any.
prefer that. I was going to say that because, I mean, your voice is so powerful and it's so
Thank
awesome.
you.
I would rather right now not listen to other artists. If you do it for fun, that's
Well,
great. but
I love working with other people, and I'm really open to working with other people. There's like last year there was like 15 collaborations that came out. There'll probably be more this year. Like I love working with other people, but I find like my CD collection or my dad's CD collection of people that I grew up and want to be like singer-songwriter wise, like Van Morrison never had 2 Chainz on a feature, so I feel like right now I shouldn't do that. If like with this game record, it is
Yeah.
a collaboration project, so I'm open to everything on that. But for my own project, it's just me.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you took off overseas in Europe. Is the goal, though, do you really want to make it in America? Is that the prize?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think I've done all right in America.
No, you have, but I'm saying as you're
Yeah.
coming up, you know what I mean? As you're
yeah.
growing.
Oh,
and
yeah, no, I guess. Well, America was never a feasible goal because in England's such a small country, and you kind of look at America as a thing that you can't conquer. And I guess because my record did so well in England, they give you a obligatory shot at America. They go, right, cool, you'll have too much promo, we'll hook you up with some TV shows and see how it goes. And
Wow.
luckily after that stage that I had the label just being nice and just hooking up stuff that they usually do if an artist does really well overseas. Snow Patrol took me on tour, so I was in the States for longer, and then after that Taylor Swift took me on tour, so I was in the States for around 2 years constantly, which helped a lot. I feel like just being here, it allows you to be open to stuff. Like if I'm here and I get a call to come down to this station and do something, I'll be here rather than having to fly 14 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were there a few pivotal moments where you're like, okay, yeah, that catapulted me, and then that for sure, I needed that moment?
Do you know what? It's lots of very small things. It's like having pebbles and throwing loads of pebbles at a window, and eventually the window will smash, or you just pick up loads and chuck them.
Or like
But-
Selena in the toilet just a second ago.
Just-
A million pebbles.
That didn't happen.
I'm like, just do it all in one
JP.
line.
What's that?
Her pebbles. Never.
But is
You
this
saw
a-
it, right?
Is
You
this,
saw,
a,
Shut
you s- yeah.
up.
is this a euphemism?
Yeah.
What's a
For shit turds.
Oh,
in the
there is
toilet,
a
pebble.
child in
Oh,
here.
She knows.
No.
Can you say that on the
No, you
station?
can't.
Pebbles. What's that?
Pebbles.
Well, you
yeah.
can say pebbles.
We call them June berries.
Jean berries.
June-
She
June-
had like a
June-
line of Jean
No,
berries
I
in the
didn't.
toilet.
That never happened.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my, see,
So-
would you
I
ever
thought women-
talk about a
women-
lady
women
like
don't
that?
poo anyway. Like, I
We
thought-
Yeah, that's
don't.
right. They
We
don't.
don't.
Yeah,
No,
they
no,
don't
no. It's
gas
mythical.
or anything. Who had the question really quick about all of the stars? You? Run on up here. Let's get you on camera. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Hurry, hurry. What is your name, by the way? What is it?
Don't be
Julianne, don't be shy.
shy.
Say hi to Ed.
What's up?
Oh, hi.
How you
Okay.
doing? You right?
What do I do?
Ask him a question.
Hello. They really put you on the spot here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you look beautiful.
The Fault in Our Stars means a lot to a lot of people. So was there any pressure writing the song for the movie? And what was your process of doing it? Oh, my God.
For the people that don't know the movie, explain everything.
So the film, it's a book written by a guy called John Green, and it's a very powerful story. And you're right. It kind of has this fan, but you can sit down. Sorry, I know they're making.
You can sit on my lap or back there.
Go back to your seat. It's up to you.
So it was one of these processes where I knew the book was very important to people, and the film would equally be as important. But the film would also, I think the film's gonna be massive. So to write a song that was euphoric and celebratory of the book and the film and the story, but also having the emotion of the story. So it was always going to be like a big stadium anthem sort of thing, but along the lines where it still was respectful to the story, I think is the best way to put it.
And that soundtrack comes out May 19th. Actually,
yeah.
not like a week away.
Yeah, it is a week away.
Exactly.
Blimey, look at that.
I want to say really quick, if you love an artist, like it's not too often that I buy the album when it comes out, iTunes or whatever.
He
but
steals
like,
them.
no, seriously, you have to support the artist. The way that the label knows and everyone continues to support Ed, and we see him, is everyone please buy anything that he does, like the album for sure.
Yeah.
Multiply.
Saying that though, and I wouldn't recommend anyone to do it, but we were on the last album, it was the most illegally downloaded album in the world, which also says that people like it. They just don't like it enough to buy it. But,
no, people, they need to
think-
support you by
yeah.
buying your album, and I know
it
that
was
you know.
46 million illegal
Wow.
downloads on
Wow.
that
Is
album.
that something you're proud of still, though?
I mean, I get amazing festival fees.
I'm proud of being ripped off like no other.
It's a great accomplishment, though, when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of double-headed sword, because people are kind of being like, we like your stuff, we just don't really like it that much. You know?
No, they do. It's just people are
Yeah.
used to stealing
I mean,
music.
we sold a lot anyway, but
Yeah.
like illegal downloads, it was exponential amount. So please, this time, just buy it.
Support,
it.
yeah. One more question, and then we'd love another song. I would imagine once you get rolling, a lot of people want to come in and go, do this. You should do this. A lot of people want to, affect your decision making. Do you block them out, or do you listen to what they have to say? Do you have a team of people?
I mean, no one's really said anything. To be honest, everything that's happened has been my own decision, and
Good.
I think that's why no one says anything, because they're like, oh, it worked. So we don't. People don't have to. People only. On the A&R side of things, people don't have to work hard, but on the promotions side of things, people do work hard. So we do. My press team's amazing, my radio team's amazing, my TV team's amazing. But in terms of like people trying to change anything, there's no point changing anything, because the music works, and all we need to do is work hard and get it out there. So yeah, there's never been a point where people go, try this
You're
out.
perfect.
To be honest, I'm like that. I'm like, right, I'm going to try this out, and I do some like things that surprise people. Like I just did an EDM track with Martin Garrix, which
Oh, wow.
I wanted to do, but that would seem like something that a label would force someone in to do, because like EDM's like the big thing at the moment. But I like Martin Garrix, so I did a song with him, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, everything that I do has been my own decision, and I guess that's why.
That's great. I mean, that's what we want. We want what's coming from your mind.
Yeah.
Are we going to get a
The
song
real Ed.
Yeah, if you want.
soon? But are we going to get something from Multiply soon here today? Could we?
I just played one from.
Oh, that was from
not,
Multiply.
Not
I'm sorry.
Loyal though. Loyal isn't from Multiply.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Loyal's
Yeah.
from X.
Gotcha.
The other
Okay.
one.
So
The
what's
other
this next song we're going to hear?
Well, I think 'cause it's a rhythm station, I'll play rhythm-leaning songs, 'cause that'll keep you guys happy.
Awesome.
Anything would make us happy.
All right. Cool. I'm not a rapper, I'm a singer with a flow. I've got a habit of spitting quicker lyrics. You know, you find me ripping the writtens out of the pages they sit in. I never want to get bitten, 'cause plagiarism is hidden. Watch how I sit on the rhythm. Prisoner with a vision, signed to a label, but didn't listen to any criticism. Thought you knew, but you didn't, so perk your ears up and listen. Studio is the system, and you could say that I'm driven, and now it's on to the next saga. We drink the best lager. I'll never try to win you over like your stepfather. I'll do my own thing now and get respect after. And I'm avoiding the cane like it was Get Carter. For 4 years I never had a place to stay, but it's safe to say that it kept me grounded like a paperweight. At 16 years old, I moved out of my home. I was Macy Gray, I tried to say goodbye and I choked. I went from sleeping at a subway station to sleeping with a movie star and adding to the population. Not my imagination, I don't wanna relax. Would it hurt your reputation if I put it on wax? I take it back now. Come on and take it back, love. Come on and take it back for us. Don't you fade into the back. Take it back with the rhythm and blues. With my rap pack, I'll be singing the news. Trying to act like Jack Black when I bring him to school. I'll make a beat with my feet by just hitting a loop. Bringing the lyrics to prove that I can fit in these shoes. I give you the truth through the vocal booth. Stars burst out on the scene like an opal fruit. They try to take aim like Beckham when he goes to shoot. But then again, that's what they're supposed to do. And I'm supposed to be calm. I tattooed the lyrics onto my arm. Whispering everything that happens is from now on. I'll be ready to start again by the end of the song. And still they're claiming that I handle it wrong. But then I've never had an enemy except the enemy. But I'll be selling twice as many copies as their magazines will ever be. With only spectacles ahead of me and festival fees are healthier than a Dalmatian on pedigree. Singing for the masses, the rubber dingy rapids. I keep this rapping a habit and keep on fashioning magic. I'm battling for respect and I don't know if I'll have it. The songs from the heart cover the planet, I'll take it back now. Come on and take it back, love. Come on and take it back for us. Don't you fade into the back, love. No, take it back now. No, I don't ever wanna be perfect, cause I'm a singer that you never wanna see shirtless, and I accept the fact that someone's got to win worse dress. Taking my first steps into the scene, giving me focus, putting on a brave face like Timothy Dalton, considering a name change, thinking it was hopeless, rhyming over recordings, avoiding tradition, cause every day some lyrics and a melody could be written that absent can make your heart break, but drinking absinthe can change your mind state vividly. Need to let my liver be, and I'll say it again, living life on the edge with a close handful of friends. It's good advice from the man who took his life on the road with me, and I hope to see him blowing up globally, cause that's how it's supposed to be. I'm screaming out vocally, it might seem totally impossible achieving life streams, but I just write schemes. I'm never having a stylist giving me tight jeans. Madison Square Garden is where I might be, but more likely you find me in the back room of a dive bar with my mates, having a pint in McDade, discussing records we made, and every single second knowing that we'll never betray the way we were raised, remembering our background. Sat down, that's how we plan it out, it's time to take it back now. Come on and take it back, love. Come on and take it back for us. Don't you fade into the back, love. No. Come on and take it back, love. Come on and take it back for us. Woo. Don't you fade into the back, love. No. My dreams keep me awake at night, written in rhyme till I deliver the hype. Am I just living a lie? With this you must know that the numbers just sold. Whoa, will keep me going through the tough times. Dream with me. We forget 90% of it when we wake, but the other 10% it never fades. So we're dreaming dreams of day-to-day goals. Stay awake lows. Try to make the cut like the paper and razor blade. Oh, never give up. Remember just to hold out more. A couple years ago I couldn't just control that thought. You found me busking on the streets when it was cold outdoors, and now I'm sweating on a stage of a sold-out tour, writing love songs for the sake of it. Never to make it hit. You can't fake talent and work ethic just to make it quick. I'm not a rapper, I'm a singer. I just take the piss, and most of these other guys are kids. The Pulse's little sister has to babysit. That's just the way it is. Dreams your own. Just set your goals and have the utmost faith in it. Tread your own path. You never make it as a follower. You never know where you will go or you will be tomorrow. Right? This.
That was basically amazing, right?
Yes. Other than pissing on people.
I mean, hey, I like that part.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it's
different, I know.
In England, when you say you take the piss, it's you're ripping someone.
Oh.
Ripping someone, and you know when you're like bantering
Yes,
with your
yes.
guy friends, and
Right.
you're saying, "Hey, I don't like that shirt."
Yeah.
That's taking the piss.
Oh, what? Were you just...
Well,
Yeah,
did you just
exactly.
diss
Were you really
JD?
talking about my shirt?
No, I like it. I like it.
Oh,
It's cool.
okay.
It's cool.
Well, we are excited to hear more from you, Ed, but I want to get to know the real you, like I'm sure a lot of other people in here do as well. So Tinder
Yes.
offered you the first verified account.
Well, it wasn't technically Tinder.
Okay.
It was a charity called F Cancer. It's actually F-U-T, gay cancer, but I can't say that on TV. It's not even TV, it's internet, isn't it?
We're online, though.
We're
Yeah,
online.
we're
I
streaming
can't say
live.
anyway, it's a charity called F Cancer, and it's I did a thing with them where I raised $250,000 for their just a fundraising thing, and in return, I'm friends with the girl that runs it, and she said Tinder have offered us the first 5 verified accounts if you'd like one, and I said no.
Are you just not really a fan of like like dating online, or I mean, are you in a relationship?
I am in a relationship, yeah.
Never mind.
Back off.
That's
so,
why.
So having a Tinder account wouldn't be the best
yeah,
thing.
No, not
You know,
really.
you kind of see your phone and she'd be like, "Hey, what is?" And it's verified. Right, great, wicked.
While we're in your personal life, have you had the opportunity to do something amazing for mom and dad where you're like, God, with all that I've done now, I got to say thank you back. Something special? Or?
I'll just say they never have to worry about anything financially ever again. So
That's awesome.
There's that. Yeah, I won't go into too much details, but they're traveling a lot now.
Good.
Yeah, they go on
Good.
holiday. I basically I give them a lump sum every year, and I said if you haven't used it by the end of the year, I take it back and you never
That's
get
awesome.
it again. But if you use it by the end of the year, you'll get it again. So they basically just go traveling everywhere.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
It's kind
Wow.
of it's a love. It's a tough love thing
Yeah.
because if they don't spend it, they never
Doesn't sound very tough.
ever.
And I would
There's money,
imagine
go.
that that's as special. I mean, it's got to be just as powerful as one day when you get 5 Grammys. It's got to be equal to do stuff for mom and dad, right?
I think that's all I'm really working for. I'm not really. I mean, 5 Grammys is a lovely thought, but I work to sort myself and my friends and my family out and have a family later on. Like, what's the point? What's the point in having loads of accolades if you don't really have anything to show for it at the end? Like, no one really cares in 50 years if you show them a Grammy, but if you show them like your grandchildren, they're going to be like, oh, that's awesome. You know, like that's.
Yeah.
I'd be
that's
more
what
impressed by
counts.
Grammys than grandkids.
Which yeah,
No, I hear what you're saying,
Yeah,
though.
but in my, I come from like a quite close knit Irish family, and like family's the most important thing. And like my granddad, he sadly passed away at Christmas, and we went through his stuff, and he had some amazing memorabilia. He used to be a boxer, some amazing memorabilia, like stuff from Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier and stuff like that. But the thing that people cared about most, it wasn't any of that. It was the fact that he had 8 kids and 25 grandkids and 5 great grandkids. So I'd rather leave a legacy like that.
I get
So
you, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, while Selena's asking a question, you ladies, come on over here with me. Come on over. You had another question?
Yeah, I'm just curious. As you said, you do it for the future family you're gonna have,
Do it for the love, yo.
for making love to get the kids. Okay, we're not gonna go there. But so how did the whole
Didn't
music?
mean that at all.
How did the music thing
Yeah.
come about, though? Did it just kind of like did your parents kind of like set you up with classes, like here, go learn how to play the guitar, and then one
No,
day you're
I
gonna
think-
become a star?
I think to begin with, it was the last thing that either of them wanted. But I guess it's just a classic story. You know, you should go off and get higher education, but when you're a musician, higher education doesn't really actually educate. I didn't even finish school, so yeah. When you want to be, I think if you want to be a doctor, get your grades and do all of that. But if you want to be anything in the arts, and that's musician, radio, DJ, press, artist, actor, just go out and get the experience. Start off as a runner. I've got no grades whatsoever. I was no good at school, but I started off and worked hard from the age of 16, and by the age of 23, I'm already doing all right. And I feel like if you want to be a radio DJ, come to these stations, make tea for people, start off at a very young age.
Make
No,
us tea.
Seriously, the guy that runs Island Records in England, who signed Amy Winehouse, and so, you know, he runs the record label. He's a big dude. But I worked with a old school drum and bass guy the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, that guy used to make me tea when he was at Island, and now he runs the whole company."
It's a little different now. I'd say probably just a joint. Bring a joint up to the station. I don't smoke, but everyone else does.
Oh no, because it's legal now, isn't it? Yeah.
Not quite.
Not so much in England. It's not so much.
As long as no one sees it.
What's your name?
Courtney.
You have a question for Ed?
I do. First of all, are you okay? You all right? How are you?
I'm good.
are you? You
Yeah,
good?
I'm good. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little sunburned because of yesterday at the
Oh,
Sacramento
you came
thing,
to the
but
Sacramento thing.
good. Yeah.
Awesome, thank
White,
you.
pale. Anyway, my
I
question
feel
was,
the struggle's real.
yeah. I forgot. No. What were some of your inspirations for the new album? Like, were you inspired by anybody's sound that kind of like helped you influence like your sound for the new album, or was it just kind of?
I listened to a lot of Anthony Hamilton actually. Yeah, he was. Anthony Hamilton would be one. Timberlake would be another. Bon Iver made me discover that I had falsetto, I guess. So
Yeah.
him.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess those 3. Yeah.
What is your name?
My name's Adriana.
Oh, what, you had another? I'm sorry. You were like, wait, don't cut my. Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. Whatever you want to do. What's your name again?
My name's Adriana.
Adriana, you have a question for Ed.
Yeah, hi
Go for
Ed.
What up?
Well, I actually wanted to ask you: is there a celebrity that you look up to like the most?
Would my dad be a celebrity by now?
Huh?
Could he be a celebrity? People know
Yeah.
who my dad is, so I'd say my dad's. Yeah, my dad. No one knows what he looks like though. He's shorter than me. I'm now the tallest in my family because my dad started shrinking. He's getting old, so he's getting. So I'm now the tallest.
Is
in
he
the
a
family.
lot older than you?
I mean, he's 57.
So that's
it's not that
that's
bad.
start
Yeah.
shrinking.
He had
in.
me at like 30.
Shrinking
something.
age.
30,
All right.
Thank you.
And what is your name here?
Jeremy.
Jeremy?
It's like Jeremy, but May.
Jeremy. I like
okay.
it.
You have a question?
Hi.
What up?
Wow. Okay, so I just wanted to know, because I know you do a lot of covers. Like I saw when you did the In My Life in the 50th Beatles celebration, and then I saw you do Drunk in Love, and a long time ago, Swim Good by Frank Ocean. Is there any song, I guess, which is popular now or from the past, that like any song that you'd want to redo and make your own, because you have a unique style?
I'm gonna swear here, so I'm very sorry. Put your hands over your heads. It's the
Earmuffs.
I see two of my bitches in the club, and I know they know about each other. That one. I think these bitches trying to set me up. Baby, I'm just paranoid, yeah. Gets bad here. I got a bad light skin from the valley. She be in the club with no panties. Little bitch used to be my favorite, but now you don't speak the same language. None of my bitches drive Range Rovers. Both of my bitches can say over. Both my bitches look good as fuck. Yo, bitch look like a burger wolf. And I see two of my bitches in the club, and I know they know about each other. That one, Ty Dolla $ign.
That was great.
I like that one way better.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I know.
Could I get a
know.
hug? Is that
Of course,
okay?
yeah. I know. We've got young people in the room, so I'm sorry about that.
Aww.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say,
Do you like that Ty Dolla $ign song?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
I
Your
really like it.
version.
I just
1,000
like
times
that
more.
line, like where he goes, like the girls that go out with, they drive Range Rovers, but they can't stay over. But they both look really good. Yours, not so much. That's basically what the song's saying.
I love it. Ed, we're all huge fans, and like the way you speak about your family, and we know the charitable things that you've done. Like it just makes us all. I think I speak on behalf of everyone. It just makes us like him even more, right?
Yeah.
So thanks for being
They weren't too
an
sure.
amazing. No, right?
About
Make a
two
little
people-
noise if I'm right.
There's about two people that were like, yeah, I mean, it's all right, innit?
It's been a pleasure talking with you. So if you could do one more song, and then you guys get to do photos and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
give it up one more time for Ed Sheeran.
And make sure you guys buy the album.
Now this song will actually sound terrible if you guys don't get involved, because there's a certain bit in it that, the song sing. There's a bit where a crowd sings, and it's incredibly awkward if I play it on my own. So you don't have to sing it loudly. You just have to sing it. In the session I just did before this, it was. You need to be confident with it. Sing it a bit louder. So it just goes. Sing that. A little bit louder, come on. I mean that'll work. Late in the evening, glass on the side, I've been sat with you for most of the night. Knowing everybody here, we wish they would disappear, so maybe we can get down now. I don't wanna know if you're getting ahead of the program. I want you to be my lady, and to hold your body close. Take another step into the no man's land for the longest time, lady. I need you, darling. Come on, set the tone. If you feel the fool, won't you let me know? Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. If you love me, come on, get involved. Feel it rushing through you from your head to toe. Whoa, whoa. Stars ablaze, I saw flames from the side of the stage, and the fire brigade comes in a couple of days. Until then, we've got nothing to say and nothing to know, but something to drink and maybe something to smoke. Let it go until our roads have changed, singing we found love in a local rave. No, I don't really know what I'm supposed to say, but I can just figure it out and hope and pray. I told her my name, I said it's nice to meet you. Then she handed me a bottle of water filled with tequila. I already know she's a key, just from this moment we'll have to deep shit if anybody finds out. I meant to drive home, but I drink all of it now. No, so every night we just sit on the couch. One thing led to another, now she kissing my mouth. And you, darling, come on, set the tone. If you feel the fool, won't you let me know? Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. If you love me, Can you feel it? And I can hear his music from the back. Can you feel it? Found you hiding here, so won't you take my hand, darling, before the beat kicks in again? Can you feel that? Woo, whoa, whoa. Can you feel it? Oh, no. I need you, darling, come on, set the tone. If you feel me falling, won't you let me know? Oh, if you love me, come on, get involved. Feel it rushing through you from your head to toe. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Ed Sheeran. And you guys did a great job singing too, so give it up for yourselves. Not as much.
I know I didn't let you sing, but on the last one that we just did, it kind of, you know when you see those videos of Japanese cats singing weird things, they're just going.
I haven't seen that.
Mate,
I'm gonna go
look
YouTube it
up.
now though.
It's seriously like some torture method. You know, like when they put songs on repeat to torture people, it would be like one of those.
Yeah.
One of those. Like it's not even a Metallica tune; it's just a Japanese cat singing to you.
I'm gonna go look for that. So we are so excited for Multiply. It's all good. We're so excited for Multiply. So June 23rd, what are you guys gonna do? Buy the album. That's right.
You don't have to buy it on that day. You can. Oh, there's people who've already pre-ordered it already. Look at that.
Do what they did. Buy the album June
Hell
23rd. Multiply. All right. So J Plus, you wanna let everybody know what's gonna happen next?